I stand on my soapbox of faith for God, who has been a part of my life since birth. My mother, my grandmother, we was raised and born in church. So I know nothing but church, but God's faith and what he can do for you and what he has done for me. So let me just give you some brief snippets of when you talk about tragedy to triumph. I don't even see it that way. I see it instead as having faith in God and believing in his word and what he has in stored for you. First of all, my sister, when I was about 20-some years old, got shot and killed and had a daughter. I took responsibility of her daughter when her daughter was 1 year and 2 days old. Her daughter's now 25. Let's fast forward a little bit. I had a son. My second child was born at 1 pound and 5 ounces. He's now 15 years old. 2005, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. But you know what? I was diagnosed again in 2010. I can stand on God's faith right now today. June of 2014, the child that I just mentioned to you that was born at 1 pound and 5 ounces had a liver and kidney transplant. I have nothing but positiveness enough to say about what God can do for you. If you're going through anything in your life, first thing, get some good friends. Get some people positive in your life. Because my sister is right here with me today that can testify what we have gone through as a family. Not as an individual, but as a family standing on God's faith. Talking about going through chemo, talking about going through radiation. Not one day did I cry. Not one day did I say, God, why me? Not one day when my son was in the hospital from February all the way to July. One day did I ever say, God, why me? Not one day. Because you know why? Because I knew God had me. I was his child under his wings. But you know what? I always said this. If God takes me, if he takes my child, then that's his will. So always believe in what God can do for you. Don't let anybody else tell you any differently. Because if I stand here today, if I can believe, if I still have faith, during all of this, so can you.